Welcome to The American Dream, a show that started right here in San Diego, America's finest city, that now spans positive media all across the country, real stories in real neighborhoods. Hi, I'm your host, Craig Sewing, and here's The American Dream. Welcome to The American Dream, a real show, not a reality show. The real estate, the lifestyle, the culture.
It's not just about what you're living in, but the community you're going to live in.
High-rise luxury living.
People are the vehicle, people are the connection, people are the expansion.
Helping folks just like you find your dream home.
It just never disappoints.
Real stories in real neighborhoods with real experts. The opportunity to achieve our biggest goals and aspirations.
It's the American Dream!
Welcome to West Texas and downtown Abilene. I'm Roberta Borlevin, your host for American Dream TV, selling West Texas. I'd like to take you downtown to do one of the things I love to do, shopping. It's a great day to shop small. Let's go. Our first stop today is going to be into the Texas Star Trading Company, one of my favorite places to shop all things Abilene and Texas. We can find shirts, lotions, food, puzzles, and so much more inside. Look at some of these great games they have, from Abileneopoly to Texasopoly. And don't forget your Abilene ornaments. There are local made candles and soaps and lotions, including the Fredericksburg Blue Bonnet. This is my very favorite. You can also get some of the world famous Perini Ranch rub and their cookbooks. And there's always a great bargain over here and some Texas books as well. Let's go in and check out 7-in-1 Bookstore. Very highly recommended that we come in here and check out what they got. Let's go. You can pick your postcard and do old school typewriting. While you're shopping downtown, you might get thirsty and need a snack. And I recommend coming over here to Bodega-ish for a quick treat. Whether it's a Dr. Pepper or a beer, you can stop on by. If you're needing a break from shopping, you can come check out this Memorial Park down here in downtown Abilene underneath the trees. Next, we're going to go into Hazel on Pine, a great little small business boutique with a craft station. Come on, let's go see. And they have a craft table that they change out every so often. Right now, you can come and make yourself a bead bracelet. How fun is that? Downtown Abilene continues to support small businesses, such as here in the Commons, where people can rent out a space to sell their small business items and merchandise. Come on, let's see. How cute are these? Some fabulous pants. Another great place you gotta check out is Poppies and Pearls on Pine Street here. They have everything from clothes to furniture to shoes and jewelry. Here at Poppies and Pearls, you can find everything from decking yourself out to your home and everything in between. So let's go check out some of the furniture. Check out some of these fabulous finds back here, like these wonderful chairs. After a long day of shopping and exploring downtown Abilene, what better way to end the day than to going over to Sway for a coffee or the Poorhouse for a lemon drop martini. And one of the only places downtown that's open 7 days a week from 7 a.m. to 10 p.m. So you can come get your coffee in the morning, your wine in the afternoon, and a drink in the evening. Or if you're needing coffee in the evening, you can come and get some coffee too. Here at the Poorhouse, they're getting ready to celebrate their 2-year anniversary, so stay tuned to see what they have planned. I hope you enjoyed coming downtown Abilene with me, shopping, checking out some places to eat and drink. And when you are here, make sure you go and explore the small businesses that make up downtown Abilene. Have a great day.
Welcome to Abilene, Texas. I'm Tanya Harbin, host of the American Dream TV show, Selling the Big Country. Today, we're gonna go see a custom home with tons of custom features, including a slide. But first, we're gonna tour one of Abilene's local wineries. So come on, let's go inside. I'm here with Maddie and Lacey, owners of the winery at Willow Creek today. And just wanted to see, how did y'all get started with this winery?
So my aunt and uncle actually originally opened it. There weren't enough things in Abilene like this to do at that time, so they wanted to open something of their own. When they ended up getting done with this, they were both a police officer, firefighter. They moved on. Lacey and I bought it. We worked here since the beginning, so.
So are the wines actually made here?
Mm-hmm. We make the majority of them. There are a few that we don't make here. We just don't have the space for that, unfortunately. So we get them outsourced, but about 90% of them we do make here on site. Right.
All our sweet wines for sure are made here. We have a few traditionals that we make, and like she said, our space is so tiny that we outsource a few from a few other vineyards and wineries.
So how often do y'all have a new wine that comes up?
Quarterly, we do our seasonal ones.
With every wine club that comes out, we put a new one out.
So how do y'all come up with all the fun flavors?
The majority of that is the flavors that we purchase from the companies. It's just kind of what they have available for us to bring in. So we don't actually work with the fresh fruit itself. We work with what they call a kit, so we're like a craft winery.
For example, our pomegranate, which is one of our best sellers, has a Zinfandel grape, and then we just flavor it with a pomegranate kind of syrup. And that all has to be approved through the state and the federal. So we have to pick flavors that they kind of allow us to use for that.
And so whenever people come out, y'all have wine, you have some food.
Yep, we have butter boards, but we have a large selection of appetizers. We do butter boards recently. We've done dips, chips and salsa, charcuterie boards.
And I love that you can sit outside and see the creek. I mean, it's just really pretty view that you have here, and you can be inside or outside.
Yeah, our main goal has always been to make it feel like you're hanging out in your backyard with friends. So we don't want it to be too high end. We want to kind of keep it a little more comfortable for everybody, so everybody feels welcome.
You can come in your work clothes, your pajamas, you know, we're no judging. Just come drink some wine.
Yeah, I mean, that's the best part, so. All right, well, thank y'all for having us. We appreciate it. We're at 218 Spring Gap, located just outside city limits on an acre lot. This home has so many smart features. It has cafe appliances in the kitchen. The primary bathroom has a TV in the mirror and heated floors for all those cold mornings. Whenever you go in the living room, there is a slide. Thank you for joining me on the American Dream TV show, Selling the Big Country. Until next time, I'll be right here.
Often referred to as the Jewel City, Huntington, West Virginia is a city that blends rich history, natural beauty, and a sense of community. Welcome to American Dream TV. I'm your host, Lorre Wilson, and together we will discover, connect, and bring positive light to our tri-state communities in West Virginia, Ohio, and Kentucky. Let's get started. how do you feel about the direction that our tri-state area and Huntington is going as far as businesses?
I think we're at a really exciting time right now. We have new core steel that they broke ground last month.
Right.
They'll be up and running by next year with 800 new jobs. We have Alcon is doing an expansion right now. We just celebrated the launch of Marshall Health Network, which is Marshall Health and Marshall University and Mountain Health Network coming together.
Tell me what your favorite parts about Huntington are.
My favorite thing about Huntington and the tri-state area is that we have all of the amenities of a larger city. We have the Huntington Museum of Art, we have the Huntington Symphony Orchestra, we have great parks, we have a children's museum that's being built, we have an R2 research university, but we have the feel of a small town.
I agree, totally agree with that. So tell me a little bit about what the Chamber does.
So our mission is to promote a thriving business community in Cabell and Wayne County. And we do that, we have 3 C's, which is connect community, cultivate growth, and catalyze development.
Tricia, thank you so much for agreeing to talk with me today. It's so good to see you.
Thank you for having me.
Well, you know, it's great to be able to bring all the good, positive things about our area to American Dream TV. Pullman Square is a lifestyle center in downtown Huntington. It sits between 8th Street and 10th Street and 3rd Avenue and Veterans Memorial Boulevard. It's located in what was known as the Super Block, a large urban renewal project that saw the demolishing of 4 square blocks in 1970. Now, restaurants, shopping, entertainment, and the POTA. Ritter Park is revered as the heart of Huntington to many residents, and it doesn't take long for visitors to discover why. This park is located in Huntington's South Side. It features a walking trail, beautiful rose garden, award-winning playground, dog park, tennis courts, and in 2012, it was named as one of the 10 great public spaces by the American Planning Association. The association singled out Ritter Park for its design, recreational and cultural amenities, and its integration into a national historic district with homes that represent some of the most popular architectural styles from 1913 to 1940. One of my favorite things about living in our tri-state area is that we can be in West Virginia, Ohio, or Kentucky in 15 minutes. And Ohio is where you're going to find this home, 1853 County Road 411 in Proctorville. Let's take a look inside. Built in 1888, gorgeous wood floors throughout the entire home. 2 bedrooms are on the first floor, and there is a first floor full bathroom as well. In the kitchen, there's a beautiful kitchen island with granite countertops and 2 pantries. There's an office space that leads up to the private den above the 2-car garage. The private den has 4 beer taps, a fireplace, and a full bathroom. On the second floor in the main home, there are 3 bedrooms and 2.5 baths. And when you venture into the backyard, there's an in-ground pool. The pool can also be heated for the cooler months in our area. Representation matters, and I would love to show you this property at 1853 County Road 411 in Proctorville. Bringing you the best of our tri-state in West Virginia, Ohio, and Kentucky. Thank you for joining us today. I'm Lorre Wilson, and thank you for watching. I'll see you next time right here, sharing the American dream.
Hi, today I'm going to be taking you on a tour of the Williams Reindeer Farm, a place you're definitely going to want to visit. This farm is located in Palmer, Alaska. It's family owned and operated, and today you're going to be getting a sneak peek of just how family oriented and Alaskan that it truly is. I'm Mackenzie Zapirian, your host of American Dream TV here in Alaska. Come on, let's go see the reindeer. I'm here with my co-host today, Lauren Waite, the farm manager. How are you?
So good, thank you.
Good, I'm so happy to hear. Thank you for having us.
Yeah, no problem.
So I see in here there's a lot of history that comes with the reindeer farm. Can you tell us a little bit about that?
Yeah, so our farm was part of the Colony Project in 1935. They originally brought farmers up to Alaska to start dairies and farms, to farm crops. And so our farm was built in 1935. In the 1950s, it was a dairy like normal people. We just had cows. Okay. And so my grandpa's parents bought the farm in the 1950s from the colonists. And then my grandpa took over for his parents and got our first reindeer in 1987. And we've had reindeer ever since.
I love that. So you are the farm manager, but you're not the only one in your family here, correct?
Right, yeah. So today my mom and dad own the farm, and so they work the farm every day. And then my husband and myself, we live here and help work on the farm, and my 3 kids. And then I have 3 brothers and an uncle that also help and work out at the farm. So it's definitely family owned and operated business.
Yeah, I love that. So everyone's just running around the farm doing different things.
Yes, all different. There's a lot of work to do.
Yeah, I can only imagine.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, should we go check out the farm?
Yeah, let's do it.
Awesome.
Yeah, welcome to the reindeer pen. We love it.
So glad to be here. So when it comes to caring for reindeer, how are they different from other animals?
Reindeer are really unique. They're very different than other animals. It's not the same as having a goat or a cow or a horse. And one thing that makes them extra special is they have reindeer magic. Ooh. And I love sharing reindeer magic with people. They have such affectionate and charming personalities. All of them are members of our family, even though they're furry and 4-legged. And a lot of people think that reindeer aren't real. They think that they're the same as a unicorn. And so I love the moment where you get to introduce someone to a reindeer and they get to meet them for the first time. It's really awesome.
I'm sure. I love that. So going back to the community, what events do you guys put on that, you know, the community can come and join?
Yeah, so we love doing a bunch of different community events, but a couple of my favorites are the Colony Christmas event in downtown Palmer, and then the For Rendezvous always hosts a Running of the Reindeer event. And the entire event is a charity event. All of the proceeds go to Toys for Tots for kids. And so it's a really fun event. It's like the running of the bulls in Spain, but nobody gets hurt. So. Yeah, it's very fun.
That's a lot of fun.
Even though we have over 100, they've all got a name and a personality, and I love getting to know them all separately. So
yeah, that's extremely important. And now this may be a reindeer farm, but you guys have more than just reindeer here.
Yes, we are animal lovers. So we have reindeer, moose, Highland cattle, alpacas, yaks, and our newest addition is our miniature donkeys.
And they are so cute.
Yes. And every animal, if you come to the reindeer farm, all our animals love people, so they all come to get fed and pets and visit with the people.
Yes, it makes sense. Well, thank you.
Yeah, you're so welcome.
Thanks for joining us on our tour of the Williams Reindeer Farm. I'm your host, Mackenzie Zapirian. We'll see you next time. And remember, reindeer only fly on Christmas Eve.
Welcome to American Dream TV. I'm your host, Melissa Haladnik, luxury home and resort lifestyle specialist. When people think of Texas, they typically visualize ranches, longhorns, and cowboys. But did you know that Texas boasts 367 miles of Gulf coastline? Most of this is taken up by protected wetlands and dune systems. But there is 1 mile-long stretch of beach in Port Aransas that features a luxury master plan community. Palmilla Beach Resort and Golf Course is one of my favorite places in Mustang Island, and I can't wait to share it with you today. There is no one more knowledgeable when it comes to this luxury community than Tiffany Zuniga, who is the Director of Sales and Licensed Broker here at Palmilla Beach. Tiffany, thank you so much for joining me today. I can't wait to learn all about this beautiful community of yours.
Well, thank you, Melissa. We are so excited to have you here and get the opportunity to show you everything about Palmilla Beach.
So Tiffany, you seem to know everything about this special place. How long have you been working at Palmilla Beach?
When I started, I was selling high-rise condos in the San Antonio market. I have specialized in second home and resort properties and was so fortunate to be asked to move down to Port Aransas and start Palmilla 10 years ago. When I moved down here, we had no homes whatsoever, so I was here when the first home was built, and we now have 350 homeowners at Palmilla Beach.
I can't imagine this being all sand, and now look at it, it's incredible.
It's amazing what we've done.
Well, the idea of a master plan community isn't something new to a larger city, but when this concept arrived in Port Aransas, it was something really unique. Where did the vision for Palmilla Beach come from?
Well, Melissa, growing up in South Texas, we would come to Port A in the summertime, spring break. It was a sleepy little fishing village.
Right.
When Red bought the property, we bought 700 acres, and he really envisioned having a large master planned luxury resort here on the Texas coast that was very similar to what they're doing in 30A in Florida. We have the longest beachfront stretch in all of Port Aransas, and we really felt like that was an opportunity for us to do something here in South Texas.
Oh, well, it is incredible.
Cottages, townhomes, and custom-built dream homes, Palmilla Beach certainly has something to offer for everyone. For a perfect example of luxury resort living, we're going to go tour one of my listings. This exquisite coastal home is conveniently situated on the fairway of the meticulously maintained 9-hole golf course. What sets this property apart is the lot size. You could have the rare opportunity of having your own private pool. From balconies to patios, there are panoramic views from every angle of this beautiful home.
The heart of this residence is this vast open concept space, encompassing the living, dining, and kitchen area. The coastal surroundings are seamlessly integrated into the beautiful decor. Residents of this exclusive community have the privilege of 2 pools with complete concierge services. Additionally, this community is known for its renowned award-winning restaurant, the Black Marlin. For those who seek both beachfront bliss and golfing adventures, Palmilla is home to the only Texas true link style golf course. I'd like to thank my good friends here at Palmilla Beach Resort. Whether you're a vacationer or a vacation home owner, Palmilla Beach should be at the top of your list. I'll see you next time on American Dream TV.
Well, I hope you enjoyed today's show, produced from America's finest city, but shot in the heart of your neighborhoods. Don't forget positive media when the world really needs it. See you next time. In the meantime, cheers to your American dream.